Well, police are still looking for a motive tonight in a murder-suicide investigation in Colchester. Last night, we learned 37-year-old Michael Bergeron shot his wife, Melissa, and then turned the gun on himself. NBC5's Amanda Martin-Ryan spoke with domestic violence prevention advocates. And Amanda, what's the latest on this case?
Alice, I stopped by the Colchester Police Department earlier today to see if there are any updates to the investigation into the Wednesday night murder-suicide on Holy Cross Road. Although they still said it's too soon to make conclusions about the reason behind the shooting, the case is still drawing attention from domestic violence prevention advocates.
But we might be missing the link to linking people to services when we have any sort of concern.
As police continue to investigate, domestic violence prevention and mental health experts speaking out after a Colchester man shot his wife before shooting himself Wednesday night. Kelly Klein, the medical director for the state's mental health department and member of the Domestic Violence Fatality Review Committee, reminds us it's a devastating outcome of abuse.
Most of the cases that we looked at, the individual that ended up being the victim of homicide, and these were homicide-suicides that we looked at, they didn't express to other people that they were fearful for their own safety. They would specifically say they weren't.
Which they say happens too often in Vermont.
The number of homicides related to domestic violence in 2021, which the homicides related to domestic violence specifically was 42% of the homicides in Vermont. Now that number is not huge because we are not a huge state, so it's 5. Still, it's a lot of humans that we are losing due to this. And 60% of those, really even a little bit more, were due to firearms.
The Vermont Network Against Domestic and Sexual Violence attributes those statistics to the pandemic.
The number of calls to the hotline dropped significantly. It was eerily quiet. And then over the course of the summer, the numbers grew, and then they grew beyond what we had experienced in the past.
Adding that domestic violence goes beyond just physical contact.
The actual violence is just one way that a person exerts control over their partner. There's also incredible amounts of coercion, there's psychological abuse, there's sexual abuse, there's economic abuse.
And reminding victims that seeking help sooner rather than later can be life-saving.
If you're noticing that your loved one is going into a mental health crisis, we do have the 988 crisis line available in Vermont, and it is a fantastic resource.
There's 15 different resources for domestic violence victims across the state, but the hotline specifically for Vermont is the best place to start when looking for help. The number is listed below on your screen. In the newsroom, Amanda Martin-Ryan, NBC5 News.